Welcome back to Trained by Rowelle. I'm Rowelle, and today we are going big. This is the full body chipper, phase 1 foundation block, and if you've been following this channel, you know what that means. Compound volume, full body effort and no shortcuts. This session is going to test your engine, your strength and your mental toughness all in one workout. If you're new here, this is what training at 59 looks like. Not slowing down, not backing off. Training smart, training hard and training with a purpose. Let's get into it. Before we touch a single weight, we warm up, and I need you to understand something. The warm-up is not optional, especially as we get older. Cold muscles under load is where injuries happen. We are not doing that. So here's what we're doing to get the body ready. We start with lunge and twist. Step forward into a deep lunge and rotate your upper body towards your front knee. This opens up the hips, fires up the thoracic spine, and gets your whole posterior chain switching on. Take your time with these, 5 each side, slow and deliberate. Next, inchworms. Stand tall, hinge forward, walk your hands out to a plank position, then walk them back and stand up. This is doing multiple things at once: hamstring lengthening, shoulder activation, and core engagement. It's one of the most underrated warm-up movements in the game. 5 reps, feel every inch of it. Then we move into shoulder circles, big, slow, controlled circles, forward and back. The shoulders are going to be working hard today. Push jerks, push-ups, rowing, so we give them the attention they deserve. 10 circles each direction. And finally, 5 slow power cleans with a light load. This is not about weight. This is about rehearsing the movement pattern. Bar path, hip extension, receiving position. We are waking up the nervous system and telling the body, this is what we're about to do. Pay attention. By the time that warm-up is done, you should feel your heart rate slightly elevated, your joints loose, and your mind locked in. Now we go to work. The strength piece today is power clean into push jerk. 5 sets of 2 reps at 72% of your 1 rep max. 2 reps only, but don't let that fool you. At 72%, this is heavy enough to demand full focus on every single rep. Rest 2 minutes 15 seconds between sets. Use every second of it. Now let me talk you through what we're looking for here. The power clean starts with the bar on the floor. Your setup is everything. Hips back, chest tall, lats engaged, bar close to the body. The first pull is controlled and patient. You are not yanking this bar off the floor. You are building tension and position. As the bar passes the knee, the hips drive forward explosively. That hip extension is where the power comes from. Then you pull yourself under the bar, catch it in a strong front rack position. Elbows high, bar resting on the shoulders, and stand it up. Straight into the push jerk, dip the knees slightly, and I mean slightly. This is not a squat. Then drive the bar overhead explosively, pressing yourself underneath it and locking out with the arms. Feet reset on the catch. Stand it up tall. 2 reps, put it down. Breathe, reset. Go again into 15. 5 sets, that's 10 of the most powerful reps you'll do all week. At 59 years old, I am still loading the bar, still doing Olympic lifting, still developing explosive power. Because power is the first quality we lose as we age, and it is absolutely worth fighting for. Take your time between sets. Do not rush this block. The chipper is coming, and it is waiting for you. Alright, strength work done. Now we get into the main event. The chipper 20-5 minute time cap. One long list of work. You go from top to bottom, you do not go back. You chip away at it piece by piece until it's done. Here is what's on the list today. 50 double unders, 40 air squats, 30 push-ups, 20 hang power cleans at 50 kilograms, 10 burpee box jumps, and 800 meters on the rower. Let me say that again so it lands. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 800. One shot, 25-minute cap. The strategy here is simple. Break it early and often. Do not go unbroken on the double unders and blow up by the time you hit the cleans. This is not a sprint. This is a grind. Settle in, keep moving and chip. 50 double unders. Rope passes under your feet twice on every jump. If you're still working on these, single unders at double the count is a perfectly valid substitute. 100 single unders. Keep moving. The goal is rhythm, not perfection. Break these into sets if you need to. 10 sets of 5 is still 50 double unders. Don't ego trip into a tangle. 40 air squats. No weight, but don't be fooled. 40 squats when you're already breathing hard is no joke. Feet shoulder width, toes slightly out, hips below parallel on every rep. Stand all the way up. Every rep counts. Pace yourself. Sets of 10 work well here, in and out. Keep the rest periods short. 30 push-ups, chest to the floor. Full lockout at the top. If you need to break these into sets of 5 or 6, do it. What we are not doing is shallow reps that don't count. Full range of motion every single time. At this point in the chipper, your shoulders are starting to feel it. That is by design. 20 hang power cleans at 50 kilograms. This is where it gets serious. The bar starts from the hang, just above the knee. From here, it's the same movement as before: hip drive, pull, front rack, stand. But now you've already done 100 reps of other work. Your grip is taxed. Your legs are tired. Your lungs are burning. This is exactly where you find out what you're made of. Break these into sets of 4 or 5. Put the bar down, shake the hands out, pick it back up. Do not try to go unbroken and lose your technique. Every clean should still look like a clean. 10 burpee box jumps, down to the floor, chest touches. Press up, jump onto the box, stand tall. Step down, that is 1 rep. 10 reps. At this stage of the workout they will feel like 50, but 10 is a small number. Count them down one by one. 9, 8, 7. Keep going. 800 meters on the rower. You made it to the row. Now finish at lat legs, hips, arms, in that order every stroke. Don't just pull with your arms. Drive with your legs, open the hips and finish with the arms. Strong, controlled strokes are faster and less fatiguing than short, frantic ones. This is your chance to empty the tank. Everything you have left, leave it on the rower. When that monitor hits 800, you're done. When you finish, don't just collapse, walk it off. They get the heart rate down before you sit or lie down. Then take 8 to 10 minutes to cool down properly. Hip flexor stretch. Pigeon pose, 90 seconds each side. Calf stretch. And get the foam roller on the thoracic spine. After a session like this, your upper back will thank you for it. Hydrate. Get your protein in within the hour. And if you've been following the Ageless Fuel nutrition plan, you already know what that looks like. That is the full body chipper. Phase 1, foundation block. And if you got through that today, you should be proud of yourself. That is a serious session by anyone's standard. This is week 2 of my 12-week Barbados prep, and every single session goes up on this channel. If you want to follow the full journey, subscribe to Trained by Rowelle. Hit the bell so you don't miss a session. And if this kind of training speaks to you, share it with someone who needs to hear that it's never too late to train like an athlete. I'm Rowelle, this is Trained by Rowelle, and I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.